X's and O's with LeRoy Butler is brought to you by Potawatomi Hotel and Casino.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler, and we're going to make you go through four of the worst plays of the NFC Championship loss to the San Francisco 49ers. Play number one, first quarter, 6 minutes to go, 3rd and 8. And
they're like on the 36
they're on the 32,
something like that. Whatever.
So
I'm telling you, Tom, this is the only disturbing thing about this. I bet you San Francisco, to run a draw play on 3rd and 8, they said, we're not going to put Jimmy Garoppolo in no bad situation. We're going to run it. Hey, Robbie Gould, get ready for either a long field goal or we're going to punt it and play field position with our defense.
I think they said, we know what they're going to do on 3rd down. They're going to play man-to-man, and they're going to blitz. It's just that's what they do.
Right.
And, boy, were they ready for it.
So
I'm not sure what the motion and stuff over here. I think it was probably just distraction to make it look like a bunch formation, you know, and because these guys had nothing to do with the play whatsoever.
It's just a shiny object. They just want you to watch it just for a second. Especially when the running back has that kind of speed.
Okay, so what happened was, you know, the Packers thought, okay, passing down, we're going to bring the edges, and then you could do the rest.
And see, here's the thing about that. If you're coming in any kind of riding the side, Martinez, go ahead and flatten down and try to make this tackle. If he pulls it, you can run him down because he's not a dual quick. Now, if that's Russell Wilson, okay, you could play it up high, go towards the quarterback. But even if it's a pass, you could redirect and run him down before he throws the ball.
But what happens? He's not thinking it's going to be a run at all. He's going for the sack.
He's going for the sack. But once he recognizes it, the two ends, I mean, it's just football. You got to recognize what's going on in your mind. I'm thinking pass, but this is a run-heavy team. So you got to almost redirect. But the problem was, Big Joe Staley was back, by the way, because he had been missing some time. So they want to go through here, and Zary Smith came in here, and they want to trap somebody. And they said they want to trap, Fackrell, but he falls, and you'll see it on the video.
They were going to trap him whether he stayed up
or not. And Staley comes here and got a great angle on Amos, and then at that point, once Mostert got the ball, he's coming right through. It's a little alley right through here.
Not a little one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying to be nice.
Okay.
But Preston Smith, again, just like Martinez, he's thinking pass. He comes too deep, and he runs right by. He missed the tackle. But again, all this kind of motion stuff is good coaching because it changes everything. And now Jair Alexander has to come on the other side and try to come towards, and you'll see on the video, the speed of Mostert was just mind-blowing. Because you would think that, okay, you get past these guys, make a tackle down the field, we can line up again, and anything can happen.
Right. And what happened was Mostert got out here, and 26 came to here, and then it was too late, and ended up chasing. So let's go to the video.
As you'll see here, they got like a bunch up top. It's a bunch. And next thing you know, it happens fast. It's a quick hitter. But you would think they can make the tackle at the 20-yard line. But that's in real time. It looks like a video machine. Now you can really see it here. Now watch Cal Fackrell, and that's what they used to call a NASCAR. You only got one lineman in the game.
You're threatening 6 guys.
And most teams will run the ball on this defense because you got, guys who are smaller and big 300-pound linemen. It's an easy block for these guys. So once he comes in here, you're thinking, okay, that's the look that we want.
Right.
And there it is. In fact, when he falls, that's an easy block. And Preston Smith is up top. Because if Fackrell doesn't fall, he can come underneath that and kind of make a pile, but he can't. And then you'll see that's the spot that then you'll see
all that space there.
Savage has to cut this angle down right there. He goes too flat.
And so he's going there, and by the time he gets there, Mostert is out there.
It's a wrap.
You know, it's just the game is angles. It's a big part of the game.
See, once you
angles.
redirect, a guy's still running a straight line while you're redirecting, and at this point, I mean, it's over.
Yeah.
And those are the kind of things that really frustrate as a coach, because you're thinking, I got two guys unblocked, I can at least make it a 10-yard run.
Yeah.
Instead of a touchdown.
Okay, and we were going to come back and show you another Mostert run that will make you just as
sick. Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to come back to Raheem Mostert because the 49ers came back to him a lot. Now it's second quarter, and this was a 2nd and 9, I believe. And once again, they are going to set up with, just great blocking combinations. And why don't you explain what kind of defense they're in? They're all shaded here, and, they've got trips over here. Doesn't it seem odd that there's so many guys over to that side?
Well, you take the fullback out.
Yeah,
okay.
85 was actually closer to here.
Yeah, you take the fullback out and you put in a receiver, but then you at the same time, the blocking, you're going to basically, because Ladarius Smith was out wide, they got him out wide for contain. So you got both of the guys thinking about, and that's what I think, that's what up top in the press box, San Francisco was probably saying, these guys got, these splits are so wide, how about we run it up inside? But the thing about the double team, the reason why Dean Lowry's in purple, whenever a double team hits you, if a guy try to go to the next level, you got to come up the field. Don't go lateral. Mm-hmm. You got to keep coming vertical, because that cuts down some of the lanes, especially when you got linebackers at the time, 50 and 35, smaller guys.
Yeah.
But, 35 is unblocked. But when they did the motion, the action is like this. They want you to step here, that creates that lane on the backside.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the biggest things. So the receivers, all they got to do is block here, and Kittle has to block there, and there's your hole.
Yeah, and you're counting on a lot. I mean, you're counting on that safety, Savage, to make that tackle.
Because he's unblocked, but this is his man.
He's going to get blocked. I think it was Sanders. But we'll look at it on tape. But it's, once again, they hit these double team blocks, and they just move people out, and the Packers were powerless against them.
Yeah, and I think once you come on this side right here, some part of the field you think pass, some part is run. Again, this is very conservative.
Yeah.
This is conservative on this side, because you're thinking, okay, we're just going to run the ball in the red zone.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, they were shocked that they were in a 4-2-5 with this formation.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing about it. But you still got three guys unblocked. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You're in man-to-man. One thing I used to tell Wayne Simmons.
He's actually unblocked too.
Wayne Simmons, if my man blocks you, you got him. I'm going to the quarterback.
Okay.
And if I'm going to the quarterback, on the way to the quarterback, you'll make this play in the backfield. Mm-hmm. But you got to have that kind of communication. That's the thing that's probably frustrating the Pettit. I got guys unblocked, and they can't make plays. And when we see the video, you'll see the Dean Lowry is going lateral, Tom. Mm-hmm. That hurts you. When they do this, they step, get in that gap, and press up field. And now there's no cutback lane there. Right. You'll see it's a huge hole.
Okay.
So, okay, 17 comes across. Now you get set. And now you'll say, okay, they balance 2 and 2. They step, and the arrows will see where the holes, where you should be. And when you see it from the other angle, you'll say, oh, man, look at the hole. But you got a guy, 26 is unblocked. Now, we were talking about angles, okay? Mm-hmm. You have to look at the angle of Amos when he's a free safety. That's a tough play, because the guy got the wide open field. Yeah. But you got to tackle him at the 10-yard line to line up again.
Yeah.
And what happens, he gets a bad angle, and I'm telling you, that guy's quick as a hiccup.
Yeah. So
but you'll see it here, the double team by Staley, and you see both double teams, neither guy's effective.
Yeah.
And you can see Dean Lowry is, matter of fact, he's looking the other way.
Right. He's trying to fend off that double team. I've seen that technique before where you put, Bonnie Holiday used to use that technique.
Right.
You put your knee down so you don't get pushed.
Yeah.
But you've got to bounce up off of that, too.
Yeah, I don't like that. You got to just keep pressing up on that double team.
Yeah.
Because then, again, Savage is covering George Kittle, but Kittle is finna block Zadarius Smith. Is almost like he's going to block two guys because one guy has a man-to-man, the other guy is blocking.
Yeah, okay.
But the influence is just this is an amazing play to draw up here.
Yeah, go ahead. Everything's so precise with them, too.
And see, there it is right there. He's shocked right there. This is so wide open.
Yeah, and there you see the highlight on Amos, and he's the one guy who's got a chance to get him down.
And see, you see with the hash marks, he should be in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But he's on the farther hash, and then at this point, that guy has the speed. Mostert got the kind of speed that'll eat up these angles.
Yeah, and he's going to go all the way into the end zone.
Yeah.
So, all right, I wanted to show one other play that just because of the creativity, I enjoyed watching it, and it was you have to hand it to Kyle Shanahan. He had
a good plan.
He had their number.
He had a good plan.
So we'll show you that in a second. Okay, so Raheem Mostert was not the only guy who was crushing the Packers, as you'll see in this video. So what we have here is basically what should be a base offense because you've got two wide receivers, a tight end, and a fullback.
Right.
Fullback. And the Packers respond with their base defense, B.J. Goodson. So they start out here with Savage over him. Now we kind of fried Savage for losing contain on George Kittle in previous videos.
Yep.
And you can erase them there too.
Here?
Oh, I'm sorry. This should be 26.
26. Yeah. He came in with him.
And you're going to see that he learned his lesson, only it was to the detriment of this play. Okay. So why don't you kind of...
And see, the thing about this particular play, once Kittle comes down, crack. That's the first thing I'm going to tell everybody. So you'll let Prentice Smith know this guy's coming in, he's coming down to crack you. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason why he's coming in here. But they do it, Kyle Shanahan does it in an illusion way. He actually does a base block where Kittle and the wide receiver cracks on him. And then after that, the fullback does something that's pretty amazing because if you're following the fullback and the guards, normally they'll take you to the play. But what happens is he'll go here with the action and he'll reverse back out. And I think that kind of threw off. Now, if you're, anytime your guy goes behind the line of scrimmage, you yell reverse. You're the guy. Now, back in the 90s, we used to have guys follow him, run behind the line of scrimmage with him, and then sometimes they peel back a guy to block you, but you kind of do it wherever you want. But you got to come all the way around to meet him in this hole if everything is perfect.
And in the meantime, they're faking it to Mostert because
who's been running the ball
killing
amazing.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's what he got a lot of illusion plays. So what happened, Preston Smith comes up here, and then the wide receiver comes over to crack him. Now, two guys stayed disciplined on this, 26 and 38. Because, Tremont is saying, this is my guy, so I'm not going to lose him. So when they brought him in to crack on 91 here, he basically just came and just stood there. And that's all Samuels need is just a little bit just to get outside.
Yeah, and
he got a convoy.
Got into Tremont and just kicked him way over.
Yep.
And in the meantime, Kittle just really came over here to block, anybody coming here.
Yep.
And, boy, they were locked in. He was not going to give up.
Nope. And when you see that on the video, you'll see he's the only guy not moving.
Yeah.
'Cause he's like, something is up. Because you remember the 61-yarder?
Yeah.
They came in, he just kind of fake blocked and took off.
Yeah.
I think Savage thought this was it.
Yeah, and right. And I'm sure he was told all week, don't fall for all this garbage that's going on. Only this time, he was so locked in, the guy ran right by him.
And how he can defend that is go to him. If you go to him, he'll either keep running, you cover him, or he'll block you.
Yeah.
Or try to block you, and you'll be into the play. But you you'll see it on the video.
Yeah.
You just got to see it.
Okay, there you go. Kittle in motion.
So
Savage
now,
moves with
and that was a
him.
good job by Preston Smith to get wider. Now there's the crack.
Yeah.
So Tremont has to replace the crack. See, he should have met the fullback a little bit deeper, but it waited too late. Now the guy got his hands
Just
on
too
him.
late.
And he got the convoy.
Yep.
And then now you got a missed tackle here and a missed tackle there, and then Dean Lowry does some great job of hustling to go down the field. But again,
Okay,
you can
so
see it
here we
from this angle. See, they got all the linemen bunched up. Everybody's bunched
Yep.
up. Nobody is calling reverse, and nobody sees the ball.
No,
now,
there's-
if you're Kevin King, again, you got to hustle all the way around
Yeah.
and meet him for maybe a 5-yard play.
Yep. And
But he gets caught up in the
here's
trash.
Savage, who probably could have made the play, but his vision is he is just locked on.
Yeah,
to-
because it could
to
be a
George Kittle.
bootleg the way they fake it and try to throw it.
Sure.
Throw it all the way over. So, but go to him, and once you get to his body, I see what the play is, and now you can go and make the play.
Yeah. And there, Preston Smith just has a bad angle.
And see, and
He's
then
not
plus
getting to it.
you see Kevin King stops. He should be going all the way over and meet this all the way over. You can tackle this for like a 5, at the worst a 10-yard gain.
Yeah. And so Savage
And look
is
at those
out of this
angles.
play. He's too late. Here comes Kevin King. He's going to come flying in there. And first, Will Redmond. Yep. Not quite.
Yeah, you got to get him on the ground at this point.
Here he comes again.
You see King missing
Kevin
there.
King, not quite.
And the coaching point to Savage, never turn your back. He's going, no, don't turn your back like that. That'll give a guy a 2-way goal. Stay square and just try to, get off blocks.
Yeah.
So those are the fundamental things that are frustrating the coaches. Fundamentals, getting off blocks, pursuit. But it's a great game plan. And guess what? Here's the thing about it. We can save this tape. They're going to run the same thing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they're going to run
they
the
are.
same thing next year because it works.
Yeah.
So what they have to do is the fundamentals of stopping plays like this. Just do your job and you'll be fine. And the little things is the reason why if you're ever going to get to a Super Bowl, because it's a copycat league, all teams are going to be doing this next year too.
Mm-hmm.
And this defense has to play better.
Yep. Okay, well, we hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed X's and O's all season long.
And I appreciate Potawatomi Hotel and Casino for sponsors all year for X's and O's. I really appreciate that.
Yep, we had an extended season, and now we'll look to next year.
Yes.
All right. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
everybody.